Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Hazard TV. Today we're going to be visiting Cooters in Virginia. So let's go on in and let's check her out. So right as you enter, you see the gift shop. And it goes behind there in that wall, and then there is the museum right through here. Here is a Lego portrait of Ben Jones, aka Cooter, versus the actual picture. Then we have a picture right here for Cooter's Garage. Then a ton of merchandise, including 2 guitars. Then there you have some of the cars, action figures, and some more of the action figures up here. Like Boss, Daisy, Bo, Luke, and all the gang. And if I was just a little bit younger, I would for sure get a ride in that. Also, if I wasn't going through my knee stuff. So, yeah, let's check out the rest of the museum. Want to? Follow along with me. Ah, yes, the Dukes of Hazzard fan bedroom. I need to find some of these sheets for my bed, and I said that last time I went to the Pigeon Forge location. Um, but if anybody knows a company or anybody that makes those sheets for a bigger bed, let me know, because they're going to get good business from me. Here is what your living room might look like. And the idea here is basically the exact same as what's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where you got the bedroom, then you got the living area. And y'all, if y'all haven't seen my walkthrough of the Pigeon Forge location, definitely go and check that video out. Look, right here is the pinball game, slot card track, and all kinds of games and puzzles and things that you could have bought back in the day whenever the show was on air. Flash! This is one thing I wish I had, the General Lee dashboard. Right here are some of the Ertl toys that you could have bought back in the day. And I also like that they have the door right there, the 2-pack, and all kinds of Ertl toys, and even the General Lee right here doing a jump. Super cool. Right here is a little bit of Ben Jones's political career, him chipping away for freedom at the Berlin Wall, meeting with some of the soldiers in combat, and just a ton of stuff. Which, I'll be honest, I didn't know that Ben Jones, or aka Cooter, had much of a political career, but this surprised me a lot. So y'all need to come down here to Virginia to check this out. Now, if you follow me on the Banjo Kid channel, you know that I am a big Ralph Stanley fan. And to see the Dr. Ralph Stanley 39th Annual Bluegrass Festival with somebody on there that I didn't know played bluegrass or anything on the same show bill as Larry Sparks and a whole bunch of other people here. I didn't even know that Ben Jones played music. So, pretty cool to see Dukes of Hazzard and bluegrass mixed together like that. Pretty cool. So right here is one of Waylon's guitars, and if you look right here in this picture, there is a detuner right there, and if we come over here to the actual guitar, that same detuner is right there. Funny enough, if you follow me on the Banjo Kid channel, those are known as Keith Banjo detuners. So it's kind of funny to see them banjo detuners on a country music guitar. Pretty cool. Here's some of the model kits that you could have bought back in the day whenever the show was on air, including one that I have never seen before in a museum, the Ghost of the General Lee model kit. Folks, do you all know if that is just glow-in-the-dark plastic, or does it have something else like inside lights of some sort? But if y'all know the answer behind that, please put it down in the comments down below. This is a car right here that Ben Jones, aka Cooter, personally designed himself. It's called the Gray Ghost, and it does look like something that was on the Dukes of Hazzard, but it wasn't. It was just one of his cars that he created after Dukes of Hazzard for Cooters. Right here we have the classic General Lee, because you know it can't be Cooters without this thing right here, and it's pretty much so show accurate. But there's one problem back there. The interior is black, and if you have seen some of my videos about everything that you want to know about the General Lee, you will learn that for it to be a show accurate car, the interior has to be tan, like perfect right here. Like in the interior for Boss Hogg's Cadillac right here, which this car is absolutely gigantic, but the interior on this car is tan, and sometimes it was white. But this is almost a show accurate car, but not quite. But I think it still looks cool in black. So this right here is Ben Jones's first car that he ever drove. And it says right here, Ben was only 11 years old, so even though the car was street legal, Ben wasn't. And he drove this car back in 1952 when he was just 11 years old. So, no, it was not on the show, but that is pretty neat. Alright, so now we have completely gone through the garage, which there is a lot of neat stuff in here. And now we're going to go check out what they have in the gift shop. So follow me. So this museum is absolutely incredible. If you were ever in the Luray, Virginia area, definitely consider checking out Cooter's Garage here in Luray, Virginia. It's a very small town, but this is definitely something worth coming to see. So thank you all so much for watching this video on Hazard TV, and I'll see you guys next time.